Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods, and we're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location with another beautiful new arrival. This is our 1968 Chevrolet Chevelle, and it is a true SS. It's finished in the factory correct Matador red paint, and it's got the black rally stripes on the hood and trunk. You've also got the bright trim around the windows and the wheel wells, and that's all in good condition. You do have driver and passenger side polished chrome side view mirrors, and we'll take a look at the interior. It's red on red with this one. You've got the red vinyl bucket seats in the front. All the bright work on the interior is in very good condition. You got the black dash to kind of offset all the red. You got the nice aftermarket column mounted tachometer and a few secondary gauges mounted below with the chrome Hurst T-handle shifter. It's a very well put together interior. And our gaps with the door front to back, it's nice and even. As we work our way to the rear of the car, you can look down the side and see it's nice and straight. As we come around to the back, you'll see the SS396 emblem in the tail panel, and all the bright work in the rear is polished up very well. Same with our rear glass, it's in good shape, and the trim around that rear glass is polished up very well. The trunk lines up good, left to right and front to back. And we'll take a look inside the trunk on this one. Let me grab the right key. You can see the underside is painted that same Matador red. You do have a set of original style SS floor mats along with a full-size spare tire and a jack. And you'll see this whole trunk area has been carpeted and done up real nice. Just makes for a very good looking interior for the trunk. And of course you got your rubber seal around the opening, and that's nice and soft and pliable. Coming to the passenger side, once again you can look down and see it's nice and straight. And our door gaps front to back on this side are nice and even as well. All the bright work on our passenger side is in good condition. It's polished up very good. And that's a very classy looking interior, I must say. Of course, you have your rubber bump stops on the door. Those are present. And you do have the rubber seal that's soft and pliable. Coming around to the front of the vehicle, you'll notice the SS396 emblem in the grille. And all the bright work in the front is in very good condition. It all lines up well and is polished up with a nice shine. Our hood lines up well. Windshield's in good shape, same with all the trim around it. You can see those polished chrome vents in the hood there. Let's take a peek under the hood. And that underside is finished in the same red as the exterior. You do have the hood insulation present as well. As for our engine bay itself, that is a flat black finish. And for our powertrain, that is the 454 big block Chevy V8. And paired to it is the Muncie 4-speed manual transmission. We do have some goodies on this one. It does have power brakes and power steering. A pair of polished chrome valve covers, polished chrome air cleaner lid and base. And you do have a nice polished chrome core support cover there. And you do have a pair of electric polar fans to help keep things cool. This is also sporting a more modern electronic ignition system, and that's going to be the HEI system. It's also got an MSD Pro Billet distributor as well. And for fuel management, it's got a Holley 600 CFM carburetor. And overall, that's a very well put together, neat and tidy engine bay. That should about wrap things up for the exterior of this car. As always, if you're looking to do any upgrades or make any changes to this vehicle or any of the other cars that we have for sale, feel free to give us a call and we'll get back to you with a quote on such work. Also, the price you see listed on the website for our cars, that does include enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states and our 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty. Now we'll get this car back on the lift and we'll take a look at the underside. Now we've got our 68 Chevelle up on the lift. We'll take a look at the underside. Starting up front with our suspension, it's going to be mostly your factory standard equipment up here. You do have an inch thick front sway bar and that'll help with the body roll through the turns. Otherwise, all of our factory suspension components appear to be in very good condition. Your cross member is straight and solid, same with your stamped steel control arms. And as for the braking system on this car, you do have power brakes, you have disc in the front and the rear, and you do have a set of nice drilled and slotted rotors up here. As for our powertrain, that is a 454 big block Chevy, and paired to it is an M21 Muncie 4-speed manual transmission. Moving on to the exhaust system, you've got a pair of 2-inch block hugger headers, and connected to that is your full dual 2.5-inch exhaust. And you do have a pair of turbo style mufflers to go along with that. Looking at the condition of our floors, frame rails, pinch welds, and rocker panels as we move to the middle of the car, it all appears to be in very good condition. There's no heavy undercoating, so you can really see the condition of the underside. All of our cross braces on the floor are nice and straight and solid. And I do see some floor patches that have been done, but they have been done properly using the correct stamped steel and the proper method. And as I look at our engine and transmission at this moment, I don't see any evidence of any leaks or drips. But as these classic cars go, those things can pop up at any time. As for our rear end, that is a Chevy 8.2 10-bolt, and it's got a 308 gear ratio. As for your rear suspension, it's going to be all your factory standard equipment, and it all appears to be in very good condition. Like I said, you've got the disc brake conversion in the rear. This thing should stop on a dime. And looking at the condition of our frame rails in the rear, our trunk floor, and our pinch welds the whole way around, they're all in very good shape. Nice crisp lines around the edges. Frame rails are nice and solid. Even our gas tank is in very good shape. I don't see any dents or dings to speak of either. That should about wrap things up for the underside of this car. What we'll do now is we'll lower it down to the ground and fire up that V8.